Fame by bringing his fans along with him on his journey to learn how to read. The 34-year-old may be functionally illiterate, but he's determined to change that.
ABC's Ika Jokci has the story.
Oliver James knows well it doesn't take much to overcome the odds.
The only person stopping you is you.
All right, so this is the van, isn't it?
Yep.
Using this small van and a simple setup, the TikTok star films all of his videos right here in this front seat.
I usually clip that in there, put that on there, push play, and just do a couple of my lives or a couple of my videos. That's pretty much it.
With some gym equipment inside, in between training his clients, the 34-year-old aspiring motivational speaker and part-time personal trainer trains his mind.
You're working on your plank for your handstand. You're reading.
TikTok's latest literary star skyrocketed to fame, not from planks or push-ups or even punches. Instead, it was his problems.
Hey, how's it going? My name is Oliver. I struggle with reading.
According to the Department of Education, more than 43 million Americans cannot read, write, or do math above a third grade level. On top of that, James is just one of over 8 million American adults who are considered functionally illiterate. James's struggles with reading growing up led to behavioral issues, especially in school.
The special education system at the time was more focused on behavioral than educating. So they spent a lot of time restraining us, a lot of time disciplining us, a lot of times putting us in positions to kind of shape us to just not act out in class.
Did that prevent you from learning?
You can't fully function in society without the tools that you need as a young person.
Behavioral issues stemming from childhood illiteracy often stretch into adulthood, many times leading to unemployment, low self-esteem, and isolation. All things James struggled with in the beginning. That is, until his wife gave him something he's never owned before, a book. This quote book that James says changed everything.
I just went out and read one word turned into two, two words turned into three. That turned into a page.
His reading skills improved so much that he's now on a new journey, 100 books in 2023. Now, I gotta say, we got a little surprise for you.
Oh!
Our friends at Barnes & Noble heard your story and they wanted to contribute to your own library by helping you with these books. All for you. Take them. They're all yours.
Hello, I'm Mark Brown. Get more.
Well, you heard it. This guy named Oliver James, he's on a mission to want to learn to read, and I must say I applaud him for him doing what he do. I applaud him for him want to step up and want to learn about reading. Even he's struggling and he just basically he's trying to struggle with life, and I can imagine that too, because there's really nothing you can't do without reading. Even fixing simple things, you must follow the instructions. But I'm just kind of amazed at how he can program, maybe program anything without reading instructions, or either getting on TikTok, because he's a TikTok star, and he started off by showing his fans that, it's okay that if you don't know how to read, I can show you that I'm also illiterate and you can read along with me. And I look at that and I actually look at that and I was pretty, I'm all in awe. The fact that he's showing his fans, the fun of reading. Now you would think that, okay, he's 34 years old. How could he not know how to read? You'd be surprised. There's so many, like they say 8 million Americans, or it could be more, they don't even know how to read past third grade level. I mean, you got so many people that don't even know how to read, and I don't really fault them for it to a degree. I mean, of course, you can to a degree, but I can't really fault this man, Oliver James, for it, because, he stepping up and trying to do better, learn better, even if it's come as far as just learning to read. He's putting effort in something that will be more beneficial to him in the long run. But I blame the public schools for teaching these kids, like he just stated, growing up while he was in school, and during special aid, they got more of a behavioral problem instead of fixing the issues. A lot of kids act out because many of them are illiterate. It's just a system in a school, especially when it comes to our black kids, because a lot of society kind of don't want to teach our kids anything, and when the kids act out, they want to put them in some kind of a special ed class, thinking that they just got bad behavior problems because inherently that's how they are. You know, you got certain teachers that actually think that, or just because of the way how they act out. No, these kids want to be challenged mentally, and some of them don't even know. So you got some teachers that don't even know how to teach our kids. But I'm glad that he's even at the age of 34, he's still learning more about reading and the fundamentals of reading. But also thinking, did he actually graduate high school? I'm just saying, did he graduate high school? Did he get a diploma, or did he drop out? I don't really know about that, but I applaud him for still knowing that it's not too late to learn. There's not just with reading, but with anything. It's never too late for you to learn as you get older. You may take a little longer than other people, but it's never too late. And I applaud him for getting on TikTok, because you got to think, most TikTok stars be on TikTok saying some of the most dumbest things and spreading out false propaganda and something that's not true, and do some silly stuff and do a lot of voiceovers just to make themselves look silly and get more views. But he turning that social media situation more positive when it comes to just such as reading, and try to follow anybody who don't know how to read, even kids, and kind of have them to read with him. And that's a good thing. We need more of that. But tell me what you think about this.